Hi there, students. To glean. We use to glean to mean to obtain information, normally from various different sources and often with difficulty and perhaps even indirectly, to collect bit by bit. So if something is a secret, maybe you could glean information about it. You could ask different people and they say, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. But indirectly, you could probably gather some information about it. We also use glean to mean to collect bit by bit. So he had a collection of toy cars, of old toy cars, that he had gleaned from car boot sales and markets and different places. So he had collected them, he'd gathered them one by one, or a couple of at a time. So to glean information is really the most common usage of this. Okay, to glean, a gleaner. In the past, a gleaner was a person who went to a farmer's field after he had collected the harvest, and they pick up all of the little pieces of corn or wheat or whatever that the reapers, the people who cut the crop, have dropped. So to glean, the old meaning of this is to go to a field that has been harvested and pick up what has been thrown away or what has fallen, and to live by this. This was something that poor people did to survive. However, nowadays there are not a lot of gleaners, although I think one or two still exist. But today we use this verb to glean most normally to find out information, to learn information by putting the information together from various sources, to ascertain what is happening, but normally without directly being told it's this and this. You have to read between the lines. So if a politician makes a speech, you need to glean what he means from the exact words he uses. Normally, politicians try to avoid direct statements and use things like I will try to, perhaps, maybe. But if a politician uses a direct statement, what you can glean is that this is his direct intention. Okay, this word to glean comes from French, and there is a word in French, gleaner, which means to glean, which apparently was taken from late Latin, from the Latin used at the time, glenare, meaning to glean. Notice as well, to glean is a regular verb. I gleaned some information. I have gleaned a few facts. Now, your next question is, what about formality? Well, to glean, this sounds like a really good word. I think it's probably neutral in formality, maybe ever so slightly formal. It sounds quite literary as well. Could you use it in an informal conversation? I guess you could just about use it in an informal conversation, although discover, find out, I think would probably be more suitable. I think this is a great word to use in your exam essays. It shows a wide vocabulary and is much more interesting than get or obtain or find out. So to glean information, to gather it bit by bit, often from various sources and often with difficulty and indirectly, collecting it little bit by little bit. Okay, you can also use Glean to make a collection of things, but one by one, collecting the things together, but again from different sources with difficulty and bit by bit. Okay, so I hope you understood directly the meaning of glean and you didn't have to glean it from the few words that you did understand. Okay, so to glean, to get information, better in a more formal setting or an academic setting. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. To glean.